Hey, today I'm going to do a quick comparison between the Yagud and the Superun walking pads here, show you everything you need to know, pros and cons of each, and overall which one I prefer. So let's start with the weight capacity. So the Yagud is 265 pounds and the max speed of 3.8. And then the Superun is 300 pounds, max speed of 3.8. Now, these are what the remotes look like. So they both come with an extra battery and the oil, and then also with a tool to adjust the belt. Now, I don't know why, but the remote for the Superun just doesn't work for me now. I don't know like what happened. It just, I even tried replacing the battery, using the other battery, and haven't had any luck with it. But for some reason, one of the other remotes for one of my other treadmills works for it. So I can use this one, but I can't use the actual remote for it, and I don't have the pause feature and all those different things. And so now I'm not able to use the pause button, but I'm gonna go ahead and use that to show you. So we're gonna test them out. I'm gonna start with the Yagud, see how loud they are. So first off, this one goes up by 0.1. So I'm gonna go ahead and go up to 2.0. And it just rotates through time, distance, calories, and speed. And I like the thing for the calories because it kind of shows the 100th decimal place. So you can see it. It looks like you're doing more. Now pause it. Like I said, this one goes up to 3.8. So you can pause it. And when you resume, it's going to start at the starting speed of 0.6. But now let's go ahead, go to the Superun. Let me just show you again. This is the remote. It does just not work for me. Like, I've tried flipping the battery upside down, using a different battery, and I just am not being able to use it. So that's a big downside, but let's go ahead and use it with this remote, which is just really weird that it works for it. Now this one also goes up by 0.1, and we're gonna go up to the same speed. And it also rotates through speed, time, distance, and calories. Can't really do anything else with this remote, even though it looks like you can. There's also an app you can download. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. So there's an app you can download, but I just haven't really found much use with it. It just is to track your workouts and stuff, so I haven't really used it a ton. But here's one thing I will say that has made a big difference, is getting these little furniture sliders and putting them on the bottom of the legs. Like, our whole place is carpet, so this is a huge game changer for moving these around. I'm like constantly moving them around under my desk, under the couch, under the bed, so moving them out of the way. Like, when I'm done, I can just go ahead and slide this over with ease, and it makes a huge difference. This one, I have like a little bit of bigger ones. It also lifts it off the ground too, so you don't have to worry about the belt rubbing against the carpet. And so there's just so many pros to it. So I highly recommend doing that as well. It'll make your life easier. But if you don't have carpet, you have wheels at the front of both of them, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. And then the last thing is just for adjusting the belt. It's very simple. You basically just take the tool. It has the instructions here on the Yagud. It kind of does on here, but basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna follow the instructions, and you're gonna rotate it and do like quarter turns through the back. You can see where you need to go. You do these quarter turns, and I would recommend keeping it on a low speed, and you're just gonna do that until the belt is in the middle, lined up. So keeping it on a low speed, just like slowly adjusting, see where it goes after a couple seconds. That way you don't have to undo what you just did. And it's gonna be the same for both. Very easy, simple to do. I've had to do it a couple times with the Yagud, which has been a little bit of a downside. But overall, with all that being said, I think my preferred choice is the Yagud, just because of all the things I talked about with the Superun, just not being able to use the remote and not being able to figure out what happened, and just all the other things. So overall, that's my choice.